What is going on, guys? 21 Maxwell here, and welcome to episode 54 of the TNA TEW series. We're just 2 weeks away from Victory Road, and we're hoping to get a bit of momentum as we continually try to get bloody national. This week's show, like last week's, is also at the Rabobank Arena in Bakersfield, California, in the Southwest region. Today we have a total of 15 segments and 3 pre-show matches, again as we try and build up our stars of the future. So without further ado, guys, let's get cracking on with the show. So I kind of thought we need to get Colby against some really good wrestlers, and how are we going to improve them by putting him up well against Austin Aries, the guy that's going to go for the title. So the match had some good action, but not much in the way of the heat. Austin Aries defeated Colby Carino in 11:21 by pinfall with the Brainbuster. Not bad, getting a 66 C+ out of the kid. The performance of Austin Aries stood out as being good. Both men improving performance skills, so hopefully if he keeps wrestling these kind of guys, we'll eventually bring him back to TV in his new gimmick and his new character, and hopefully Colby could be one for the future, so I'm really happy with that. We just need to try and get him over. Next up is another match for Hikaru Shida as she took on Velvet Sky. Hikaru Shida wins in 7:25 by pinfall, just a 45D. Any improvements there? Nope. And about that, some solid in-ring action, but not much in the way of heat. Redmond defeated Christopher Daniels and Morrison in 11:21 when Redmond defeated Christopher Daniels with a twisting brainbuster. 60C. No work improvements. I thought Redmond would at least get some improvement there, but hopefully that'll get him some momentum. So that is the pre-show. Let's get kicking on with the show up in front of 8,421 fans, so we'll get roughly 500 more than we had last week as we try and get the Southwest over 65 popularity. Here we go. Steve Austin's opens up by booking a 4-way match between Samoa Joe, Davey Richards, Eddie Edwards, and Chris Hero. Only a 66 C+, which is disappointing. Austin came across well. The Hungry to 12 storyline continues. No improvements there. Just motivation that Austin get done by even. So that match is booked in for later tonight. And the match had some good action. An average heat. Mickey James defeats Melissa in 8:45 by pinfall with the Mickey T. Again, building up Mickey James as a contender for the Knockouts title. And that again gets some momentum in her back, and a 69 C+. No skill improvements there. Any negatives is just inconsistency. Melina is then being interviewed backstage by Matt Striker. She hypes her client Ricochet to the moon. Only a 58 C-. Hope it is Ricochet and I'm not completely butchering his name. I'm going to go with that, but I may change that down the line. And then a good match that had good action, not much in the way of heat. Ricochet defeats Manic in 8:36 by pinfall with Chocolate Rain. 66 C+, another match building his momentum up. I'm quite happy with that. Was penalised for having a burnt out crowd is a shame, but okay. During an EC3 promo, Madison Rayne comes out and offers her services to EC3. I've got information you need to get where you want. Allow me to help you, and together we can accomplish our goals. Madison Rayne has switched to the happy-go-lucky gimmick. He got a 94 rating. Basically it said that Madison Rayne is the next big thing. We have nothing for her wrestling-wise, so I thought, will we try and make her a manager? We try and get her over that way before putting her in the ring. But a 48 D+. Means she has got a long way to go. Then Rob Van Dam and Ricochet are backstage. An argument breaks out and they start brawling with each other. A host of road agents and staff have to pull them apart. Just a 63C, but that's to build up for their match at Victory Road for the X Division title. Any work improvements? Ricochet's improvement acting, decent. That's a disappointment. I was hoping that Kane being in this or Jacob Goodnight being in this would have at least bumped the rating up, but apparently not. And about that, some solid in-ring action. An average heat. Jacob Goodnight defeats Jesse and Robbie in 8:27 when Jacob Goodnight defeated Robbie by pinfall with a chokeslam from hell. Good chemistry by the bro men. Brooke did some good work at ringside, but we only get a 47D. The crowd were just not in it. And Jesse's improving his rumble and performance skills. So we're basically just putting Jacob Goodnight over as a monster before next week we sort of his feud for Victory Road. Victory Road. Then Chris Hero, this is our main event storyline. Chris Hero's in the ring and all of a sudden he's attacked by Austin Aries. Just Aries trying to get his own back at Hero. He wants revenge, and that's a 73 B-. That gets the main event storyline up a wee bit. In a bout that featured great action and average heat, Chris Hero defeated Davey Richards, Eddie Edwards and Samoa Joe in 15:48 when Chris Hero defeated Samoa Joe by pinfall with a death blow. The Hungry 12 storyline continues, a 65C. It just seems to be anything that Samoa Joe touches at the moment turns to shit. I was hoping that Hero being in it would have given it a better rating, maybe get it to a B-, but not to be the case. Joe's improving his technical and performance skills, and Chris Hero's improving his performance skills, but Joe, man, you're letting me down. And then, having been ordered to leave the arena by Diamond Dallas Page, Austin Aries is shown being frog marched outside by a group of security guards who escort him from the premises. A 78B, just basically to try and get DDP in the show, get another decent rating up there, and to continue the feud between Hero and Austin Aries. We then have Hawkins in the ring talking about how good he is, basically talking over the consequences of last week attacking AJ Styles. AJ is only one more appearance left, so we're not going to book him on the shows until the pay-per-view, which will be AJ versus Hawkins, and that's a 67C+. Another disappointing one because they don't click. The match has some good action and average heat. Jeffro defeats Doug Williams in 11:13 by pinfall with a twist of fate. That's a 48D+. They don't click. Doug Williams seemed off his game. Any worker improvements? Jeffro's improving performance, but it's a really disappointing show so far. Finally, an A, 92. That might just push my rating way up. Basically, I thought instead of a Matt Striker, we'll just have a CM Punk promo in the ring. The cameras take us to the ring where CM Punk gives a heartfelt promo in which he sincerely wishes to thank fans for supporting him through the long ordeal in the past weeks. Without you, CM Punk addresses to the crowd, I could never have accomplished what I did. Thank you. I love you. Solid from Punk. That is what we need more often for CM Punk. Maybe Matt Striker's holding him back. Our main event match. In a match that had some good action and average heat, CM Punk and Team 3D defeated Adam Cole and the Model Citizens in 16:29 when CM Punk defeated Drew Galloway by pinfall by Go to Sleep, a 76B-. Punk looked good. Harry Smith was off his game. The Team 3D storyline continues. Punk's improving performance skills, Cole's improving rumble skills, because they don't mesh well together, but working them like that seemed to do the business. And our main event segment, will it flop, will it succeed? 60. See, it's not great. Billy Ray, Brother Devon and CM Punk are in the ring after the match, and they're attacked by Adam Cole, Doug Williams, Redmond, Harry Smith and Drew Galloway. This is my new stable, a 5-man group with 4 Brits basically, and Adam Cole is the leader. Hopefully give Adam Cole something to do, so he's had a good performance here. CM Punk looked excellent. Galloway and Redmond underperformed, but this is a new faction. I'm not got a name for it yet. I'm hoping to think of that before my next show. But yeah, TNA, look out. Adam Cole and crew are coming to get you, and it's only a 60C, so hopefully Punk's rating can get me to a B-. Yes, 76B-. Somehow the show increased their popularity in 16 regions, so I can happily say I think that CM Punk promo really did save us there. And oh my god, Dixie Carter pops up. So I'm happy with that. Hopefully now that they're in a main event storyline, or a main event group, I can start pushing Redmond and the likes of Drew Galloway, Harry Smith to the next level, and hopefully build a couple of British stars. And hopefully the likes of Ring of Honor won't fucking steal them this time. So let's see what is popping up. It's drawn a lot of praise, so they're happy with the show. Anything else? Do we recognise anyone? No really any big massive names there. Let's check the email. The Momentum's went down by 3, which is a shame. Prestige is still 70, which is good. And here we go. 571, so it's down by 0.07. Size, still a 64 in the southwest. So now we're looking at 1/70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over 60, and we just have to push the midwest, or the northwest, sorry, up, and then hopefully, I keep mentioning it, but I really want this bloody national, so we can start bringing more big name talents and push on, and finally, it might take us a good couple of years, but catch the WWE. So that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll enjoy this new stable that I'm hoping to put together. So we've not got a name just yet, but we'll see what happens. 1 week away from, as I say, Victory Road. Hopefully that pay-per-view's a blast. As always, guys, thanks for tuning in, and I'll speak to you again real soon. Bye bye.